So the first attempt, I have a stainless smudge pot here, solid disc rotor on the bottom. All of this is just spare parts that I found. I mean, these legs came off of the tables that I turned into the workbench. This compressor tank, it was a whole compressor, but someone had it on the side of the road for free. Same thing with these feet. Came off the tables, these legs. Just some fence posts that was around the house. I used the vented one here, hoping to help draw some air. Drilled a couple of holes, left the bolt holes in the rotor, just knowing that it was going to need more air. Even using pure kerosene, just never developed enough heat, never developed enough draft. Maybe a part of that is the fact that there was this long flue here. I mean, the part of the reason I did this was the thinking that it would create more draw, more heat, create more of a draft, suck in more air, get that better burn. It just didn't work. It just smoked a ton, never really got hot. It did work, technically speaking. I mean, it sustained itself until it went out, or it ran out of oil. But I mean, it stunk, it smoked, not nearly a clean enough burn for what I'm trying to do. The long-term project is, I mean, obviously this is a waste oil here, so whatever I've got a bunch of motor oil that I've just been sitting on because I haven't wanted to put it in my car and take it to recycle it. So this works out, but long term after that is I've got vast access to used vegetable oil or fryer oil. So eventually I will run out of motor oil. My hope is that this will be able to burn vegetable oil or fryer oil, lard, whatever it may be. I mean, any fat should run through this. So what my plan is now, I'm going to lop off the bottom, weld on one of these solid rotors upside down or hat up, have another solid rotor underneath that I can clamp on with the smudge pot inside. That way I can remove it to clean it, what have you. Inject the air through the top, as is pretty standard if you YouTube these things or Google them. It's a pretty standard design. I'm not doing anything crazy here, but this is my version of it and what I've got on hand. So inject down the top, exhaust out the side. I think I'm going to try to figure out a way to use a little piece of Pyrex on the top so I can monitor the burner. And then, yeah, if that works, I'm going to probably just use my compressor or shop vac to feed it for now. If that works, I've got a potentiometer on order with a board that I can run the DC motor with in the furnace, strip out the heat exchanger, maybe mount the squirrel cage fan on the back, and then drop this tank inside of that and then use it to circulate air throughout the building. We'll see.
Wood stoves. You know, they smell nice, they're consistent, generally known for not exploding. Why not? But in all seriousness, I'm not done with the oil burner project, but it's getting late in the year. It's getting cold. I didn't really want to work on it in the cold, and I've still got a Volvo to work on. So I figured, you know what? This thing popped up on Marketplace, the price is right. I've got enough wood laying around the property to get me through this winter most likely, and then I can finish the burner properly. So stick around, things are happening.